Transformers Rise of the Beast reactions say that there's still plenty of sparks left in the franchise. Good, because this is the one that I'm really excited for because it's got Unicron. Now it's got the Optimus Primal and the Beast people in it. RC is going to be in it. So we got some early reactions. Just saw Transformers Rise of the Beasts, and it's a total blast. There are lots of references to the Transformers universe that will wow fans. Anthony Ramos is amazing as Noah, and the team is great as always, but the real standout is Pete Davidson as Mirage. Really? Pete Davidson? Getting some love. Huh. Transformers Rise of the Beast is action-packed, insanely cool with lots of surprises. More love for Anthony Ramos there. Are great. Love the soundtrack. Okay, good. The soundtrack. Yeah, fans will go crazy with this film. It will be a summer hit. I hope so, because the early tracking for it, the tracking numbers for it is a little bit under expectations. Okay, Transformers Rise of the Beast is really fun. It's actually quite funny, and the action is strong. I did find my eyes glazing over when they talk about this movie's special object. What the, I'm guessing it's probably the Autobot Matrix of Leadership, probably. The series sure loves those, but the way the Bay movies, if not quite Bumblebee level. If not quite Bumblebee level. Well, that's fine, as long as it's not Bay movie. I think the fans in the North American audience that's pretty much said, we're done with the Bay formers. Because if you guys don't remember, the box office, what was really happening with Fast and Furious movies right now, too, is that the domestic numbers for the Transformers movies was going down because people just caught on to it with the Bayverse and the crass, just kind of trying to wow people with the flashy lights and stuff like that and not having really any kind of substance to the stories. People in the domestic box office here in North America were kind of like, yeah, I've seen this before. And you can see it happening with the Fast and Furious movies now, where the domestic haul is going down. But the international markets still love Bayverse. They still love, or, the Michael Bayverse Transformers, because the international box office was bigger. But hopefully, and then for some reason they didn't like Bumblebee as much, which is by far the best Transformers movies out there. And to see that the early buzz for Rise of the Beast is saying that it's not quite as Bumblebee, but it's still good. It's better than the Bayverse, then I'm on board with that. Stephen Kimball Jr.'s ability to also balance the fun with a human story that is actually emotional and interesting, proves we need more talented POC storytellers behind big budget blockbusters. Well, yeah, that too. A lot of the Bayformer stuff they didn't have that emotional center because he was just going for that big amusement ride kind of feel to the movie, which sadly doesn't have a whole lot of backbone. That's the lacking of substance, right, that I earlier referred to. So good. Just saw a screening of Transformers Rise of the Beast in New York and had a blast. Gave me everything I love about Generation 1. Yeah, cool. Beast Wars. Yeah, 90s hip-hop and Brooklyn all rolled into one summer fun movie. And then this is another movie that we just talked about, Spider-Man. Rise of the Beast is going to be one that is going to be immune to criticisms, because it's just going to be like, this is going to be like 50% maybe by critics, but like 85, 90 by the audience. And it's going to be immune to the pacing in the beginning was kind of, it's good. People aren't going to be wanting to hear that kind of BS about the reviews for Transformers Rise of the Beast. I hope the tracking comes around on this. I hope that tracking comes out. This good word of mouth will help launch it into a higher success. Because, yeah, you still are going to get some of the Bayverse fans, but then you're also going to get people who like the Bumblebee movie out, especially now that you hear people saying that it pays respects to Generation 1 and Beast Wars. Plus, you're going to get Beast Wars fans. And if it's just a fun ride, man, that's what you need when you come out of the Transformers movie. You just come out, and if, like I did from Fast and Furious, if I said that it's just fun, hopefully that will be contagious enough for people to say, okay, I want to go out and see the new Transformers movie. That's all I'm trying to convey here. Okay, guys, just a quick break here. If you didn't know, we do a movie news show Monday, Wednesday, and well, Friday here, 11 a.m. Sometimes during the week we will as well. I'm